So, yeah, it's been a long time. So the what happened after the band finished was that I needed to have a break from music. I picked up a job at first in Liverpool Street as a suit tailor. I wanted to experience a kind of a normal life, whatever that is. But really, it was just to pay for going out a bit more. There's a lot of drinking and whatever else down in London for sure. I was still kind of on that path of escaping. So I did that for like a year and a half, and during that time I met Ashley, my wife. So from our kind of early days, she saw me as probably going through one of the roughest patches of my life. And so I finished at the suit shop, and I picked up a job working for a company that built and fitted office furniture around London. All the while this is happening, like I'm still playing guitar. Like I didn't stop completely. I'm playing it much less, and I'm still writing here and there, trying to write. Working that job, as difficult as it was, probably kind of started me on the journey that I am now, where I was kind of looking at the world from a more grateful place. I didn't like it, but it helped me. yeah. I would say that I certainly used to come back. I came back from home so many times just miserable, because ultimately I just wanted to play music, but I still couldn't find my way back there just yet. And I kind of got in my head, I was like, your songwriting isn't really good, or it was kind of my own worst enemy there. Just your lyrics aren't that great. You should be writing stuff like this and like them. And yeah, something I've kind of worked out recently is that I kind of turned the tap off on my lyric writing. I think from that moment onwards, things kind of got worse for me, because I wasn't able to express how I felt about life, myself, the world around me, people around me. And it was all like songwriting and music was always my outlet for that. So what happened was that in 2019, I got an opportunity to go to Nashville, and it was with my uncle, and he was working with a music stand company. They made music stands for orchestras, and there was like a convention going on in Nashville, and he knew that I was writing, and I liked country music and kind of Americana, and so he said, why don't you fly over with us, and you can play a few songs for us, and we'll pay for the flight. I was like, okay, great, I'm there. So I headed over to Nashville and stayed in a hostel for a week or two, and tried to get as many writing sessions as I could. I got 2, but they were great. Both songs are on the album. Love Takes Time and Trying, which was a really important song for me at the time, and still is now actually. It's kind of one thing that I'd never really done before, was co-writing with other people, and I'd say that I think there's like 4 or 5 songs on this album that I've co-written with other people, and it's probably something that I wouldn't have agreed with before, but in the position that I was in, I found it to be really helpful for me to kind of get these feelings off my chest and these thoughts, because I didn't, at the time, I couldn't do it myself on my own. And so writing with other people and kind of using that help to write and finish songs was really helpful, and that's where Trying came from. I wrote that with a guy, Kenny Foster, brought me into his home, and he was like, so what do you want to write about today? And I was like, I've been trying to write this song for 5 years, do you want to help me out with it? And it was like a counselling session, you know, just asking me questions and how did this make you feel, what happened next, you know? And then, yeah, it came to like the end of the session, he was like, right, I've got these verses. So, wow. I said, I'll get the chorus, and just kind of wrote the chorus there and then. It just made sense to sing whatever just came out, and that's kind of what came out. So Nashville happened, and I came back. A week after I got back, I had a little pub gig that I was playing, kind of new, doing some covers. And I just, after the gig, I just went out on a wild one again. And it was at that point that, you know, I was talking with Ashley, and she was like, you know, you're not happy, obviously. You've just been in Nashville. It should be the happiest time of your life, and you're clearly not still happy and stuff. And, you know, I think I needed someone close to me to kind of just have that real conversation with me where, you know, it had been two or 3 years, I think, from when We're the Ocean had finished, and, you know, I still wasn't really over it, and there were things happening before the band broke up which I weren't dealing with, and so I got counselling. I went in for counselling. I used to be signed up with the ISM. They were giving 5 free counselling sessions, so I thought I'll do that, and we did it over the phone. And I stopped working at the furniture place and went busking.
All right, nearly there. Time to rock and roll. Sing some songs. Just chuck this on the front. If anyone feels like parting ways with some money, they can just put it on there maybe. Or, do you know what, maybe if I do it like this. All right, we're good to go. God, let's blow out some cobwebs. Let's have a sing. Sunday, let's do some healing. See if we can put some smiles on some faces today. Testing, testes, 1, 2. Give that a little tune.
I'm a string of bad habits I used to get by, and I fill in the gaps of whatever I find. I used to drink to remember, but it made me forget the man I was before I placed my bets. I got 2 best friends, Mayfair and Jack. And if they ever run out or buy a new pack, there was a line right here that made it alright, but I'm too damn pissed to get pissed tonight. Oh baby, I'm trying to be a good man, doing good, stop all this flying. I'm high and a mountain should leave you home crying while we're dying. baby, I'm trying.
Part of the counselling reason why I went is because I wanted to find out why I no longer loved doing music. I'd still put myself in these positions, like recording vocals or harmonies for a friend's band, or stepping in and, you know, writing sessions and writing original material, but I didn't love it the way I used to. It didn't give me what I used to get from it, and so I wanted to. That was my key thing. I thought, if I can find that out, then, you know, at least I can kind of work on it from there. And so we worked on, you know, the first thing was like, you know, just kind of find something that would be kind of grounding, and that can just involve me with just playing music again. And Busking was that. So. You know, learning cover songs, something I never really did before. So that kind of put me in a new position. And then obviously playing on the street to the public was quite daunting. It was a bit scary. Nothing about the people being scary, or, you know, just in your head, you're like, oh, if you mess up some words or people boo you or something, like just really crazy stuff. Why would someone just boo someone in the street? No one's going to do that, I don't think, anyway.
So I'm just sitting on the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away.
I used it to kind of figure out what I really wanted to start doing, and to really start honing in on myself, and, you know, getting back into education. That was the first step. So I applied to go to BIM in Manchester. I was doing a lot of online teaching, like guitar lessons, which I really enjoyed, and obviously doing a lot of writing as well, and thinking about, you know, what do I want my future to look like with music. And ultimately, you know, I want to record my own music, I want to write music, I want to release it and play it, but also I want to, you know, I want to help people that are in the same position that maybe I was in. You know, they're just starting off on this journey and into music, and if I can help and just kind of like share my experiences with that, then I want to. It's great, I love it. It's the best relationship I've ever had with music.
At this table, here sits me and you. At this table, we've spilled more than just the truth. And I see you, so don't be so cruel. 'Cause you don't see you like I do.
I suppose the lesson that I learned from it was to really just respect the music, respect myself, respect the practice of performing and writing.
Well, there's danger in losing faith when yourself and your worth are misplaced. Another life in the garden grows like a flower. You don't know you're beautiful. At this table, here sits me and you. At this table, we're delicate and bulletproof, but I see you, so don't be so cruel. 'Cause you don't see you like I do.
And from that, there's a gratitude in there that just fills my heart up so much more than it did before.
At this table, here sits me and you. At this table, delicate and bulletproof. At this table, past you can't undo. But I see you, so don't be so cruel. 'Cause you don't see you like I do.
Gives me like a sense of purpose, greater than myself.
And I'm going to finish there. That's it. Job done. Busking, Liverpool, day one, done. How's it going, mate? You okay? Have a good day. See ya.